Welcome back to the D&D Talk Wrestling Podcast, episode 25.
So in this week's episode, we're doing wrestling cameos in movies and TV shows. So obviously we're not doing like main role, any of the movies The Rock starred in or Cena starred in.
There'll be no like Scorpion King or
anything
Tooth
like
Fairy
that, or any of the WWE, like See No Evil, we're not going to talk about, anything like that. It's going to be
112 Marine movies.
Yeah, the 4 million Marines. It's literally going to be, hey, I totally forgot this guy was on this episode of a TV show where they played the little part in this movie.
And I mean, research for this was real fun because when I wrote down a lot of this stuff, I remembered almost all of it. But like I wouldn't have remembered it if I didn't look it up.
Yeah, no, if we weren't like there's a handful of, like, I remember Hunter in like the Blade movie and like a couple TV but like going through the list that I have, I was like, I remember watching the show, but I don't remember that episode. But I was like, oh, this one I remember, that one I remember. I guess, well, your list is mixed, right?
Yeah, like mine's in no particular order. It's mixed between TV and movies.
I think mine is a lot of just TV.
But I was just rolling through and just like, yo, that one's interesting. Like, there's some like a wrestler no one ever heard of having like a small part as a security guard. I really didn't put that in. Because, I mean, like, any list, because
that could be wrestling every day of the week anyways.
Well, yeah, no, let's be honest. Any list that we compile could literally be triple or quadruple the length that we actually do it.
Right. We
kind of got to, like, make a little bit of a restraint or a little bit of a down. So, after watching this, keep in mind, though, if there's anything that we missed or you're, like, that was an obvious omission to this whole thing.
Oh, God, yeah.
Make sure you comment. Let us know, like, hey, y'all forgot about this.
We try to be perfect, but we know we're not, obviously.
No. Close.
We're there. We're like 98%.
98.7.
I was going to say 99.99.
98 Degrees. It's a good band. Back in...
I can't think of that one song they had out. The, like, main song.
That I Do, Cherish You song?
No, I was thinking of
someone clips that, look at that, boom.
I was thinking of the one that, like, it was like a... I want to say it's like something Caliente, but I don't think that's right.
Who are you thinking of?
I don't know. Let's just start with these lists and do whatever. You go. You gonna start there? Because we're gonna figure this out on the fly together as we're on TV as we're recording,
as we're TV stars now,
as we're cameoing on, because that's what these are, a bunch of cameos.
I mean, according to my daughter, we're on TV.
I mean, hey, she's our #1 fan.
Because she's like, Daddy, I want to watch you on TV, and I'm like, oh, absolutely.
Here, watch this episode last week that you were on because you kept bothering.
Yeah, I actually showed her that, and she was like really excited. She's like, Daddy, I'm on TV. I'm like, so like we're all famous to her, which that
awesome.
That's all that matters.
When she comes back, we'll give her an autograph.
Yeah, that's right. She'll probably just like to autograph.
Sign a picture.
She won't even care. So this one is one of my favorite shows, and I loved when I saw the cameo in that one was Roddy Piper had a cameo in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I've never watched that show.
As an independent wrestler named Manic.
I saw that on this list. I've never once watched that show.
That show is absolutely hilarious. I love that show. Although, I mean, since it's in Philadelphia, they do talk a lot about Philadelphia sports teams, which, let's be honest with you, is...
I'm surprised you watch it because of that.
No. It's awesome.
So someone that really not random, that I have on my list. So Kevin Nash was on an episode of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yes.
Which, shockingly, I did watch that younger.
Yes.
But now as I'm reading this part, he's appeared in 34 non-wrestling television and film roles.
He's been in a lot, man.
He could probably just have a list on his own, just like that.
Like, there was another one, he was in The Punisher.
I never watched that show. The movie or the show?
The movie.
Netflix, the movie,
yeah. He was also in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
He was Super Shredder. When I found out, I'm a big Ninja Turtles fan. When I found out he was Super Shredder, I was like, this is awesome.
I mean, even saying this movie is just going to get some shade thrown at me, but I don't care. He was in Magic Mike.
He was in Magic Mike.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he was.
I just remember seeing the clips, yeah.
But I've seen the movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you have. You told me.
There's no shame.
I never said there was.
I feel like
That's like one of those afterwards. It's get in a car and go. Pause.
Listen, it was a long time ago when it first came out. It was with the girl I was dating at the time, and her sister wanted to watch it. I'm outnumbered. I mean, hell, if it's just you and a girl and she has an opinion and so do you, you're still outnumbered. But it was two women. I can't beat that. You know what I mean?
I mean, would you want to? What? Oh, is it my turn? It's my turn.
It's your turn.
So to go along with Kevin Nash, actually, we can go with a very close friend. Triple H was on the Drew Carey show as a professional wrestler called the Disciplinarian because they were getting beer and they wanted him to sponsor the beer.
Another show that he made an appearance in was the Bernie Mac show.
I just saw that. Stone Cold also made an appearance on the Bernie Mac show.
Yes, he did.
Because his daughter, Bernie Mac's daughter, was going into wrestling, and he asked Stone Cold for help on what to do.
And then another one that, I mean, I guess it's more of a mainstream movie, but he played a vampire in the Blade Trinity.
The third one.
Yeah. That movie.
I don't know. I remember
you had him in that.
First one.
Then you had like Ryan Reynolds was in that movie.
Yeah, because he wasn't the Deadpool in that. He wasn't the stupid Deadpool in that movie.
No, he was just one of Blade's like friends.
Friends.
Yeah. Let me tell you about my band.
So there was actually on that '70s show there was a lot. You had The Rock, you had Ken Shamrock, you had the Hardys. I believe The Rock played his father on that '70s show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he portrayed his father. There was Ken Shamrock, Matt Hardy, and Jeff Hardy all portrayed unnamed wrestlers of the era. Rocky, who played? Oh no, I thought somebody else played Rocky's manager, but no, it's some Ernie Ladd, which I don't know why the name sounds familiar to me.
Here's another guy who had a couple appearances in different shows. The Water Boy. Come on,
Adam Sandler,
Water Boy, yeah. Captain Insano.
Oh my God!
Big Show.
I don't know why you said Water Boy and I went to the other football movie.
Captain Insano Shows No Mercy.
I loved Captain. They made that shirt. I think AEW made that shirt. Captain Insano shirt.
Man, I love that. I love
the Water Boy.
Yeah.
To go along with the Adam Sandler Water Boy.
I mean, honestly, I don't mean to cut you off, but since we're on Adam Sandler, I didn't write this down, but we could talk about The Longest Yard.
That's the movie I was just going to bring up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We got cool. Kevin Nash. We got Stone Cold. We got Goldberg.
Yeah.
I feel like there was another one.
Goldberg was number X.
There were so many people in that movie. Like Nelly was in that movie.
Yeah. Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin was in the movie.
Cheeseburger Eddie. What's his name?
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews, yeah.
That movie is one of the greatest movies ever. I love
Honestly,
that movie.
I might watch that movie tonight because it is one of my favorite movies.
It's not out yet, but another cameo, not Waterboy 2, Happy Gilmore 2, MJF's in that movie.
Yeah.
I believe Becky Lynch is also in that movie.
Really? I didn't know
because
about that.
WWE wanted because it's coming out on Netflix, WWE wanted a trailer without MJF in it to promote it. I think because Becky's in it, but I might also be wrong. They might just want to promote it because it's
Becky
a Netflix
was in The Young Rock.
She was a Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, she played Cyndi Lauper in the
I forgot about that.
Yeah. That is so weird, man. Like a lot of these, I don't want to say they're forgettable, but it's like you don't really think of it.
You don't really think of it. But there's also like a lot of shows that I never like. My boy John Cena was in Parks and Rec. I never once watched Parks and Rec, but that's cool. He's even in it. Like it must be as himself because in the picture he's wearing his shirt and his hat.
He was also in the movie Daddy's Home
with Will Ferrell
as a short little cameo as the guy on the motorcycle.
He was the real father because Will Ferrell was it Will Ferrell? He was the stepdad.
Well, no, the real father was Wahlberg, wasn't it? Mark Wahlberg.
No, I think the real dad was Cena in that movie.
Maybe.
Or maybe the new boyfriend or something.
I think the new boyfriend.
Maybe the new boyfriend. Right. That's a funny movie too. Cena's actually in a lot of like random movies.
Obviously, there's other ones that he's in that I didn't want to put in there because
there's a more of a prominent role. Yeah.
Like the one with that girl.
Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
Where they like have sex in the bed or something.
Yeah, that's a really good description.
I can't think of anything. That's the only because he's like either he's a whore in the movie or she's a whore in the movie.
No, I think he is.
I think he's like the man whore in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of movies with Cena that he was like.
That's basically we could do an episode of just the Rock's movies and just of Cena's movies.
Yeah.
Which actually might be 2 episodes.
But these were just small little parts, kind of go along with the narrative. So I'm gonna talk about a show that there was 2 wrestlers that made cameos on this show. One of my favorite shows growing up, and a stem of pretty much everybody around our ages crush growing up. Boy Meets World.
I love Boy Meets World because that was the next on my list.
Yeah, because Topanga.
Yeah.
And,
she's a huge wrestling fan,
and she's a big shoehead.
She's a big shoehead too.
Yeah, big sneakerhead.
Yeah, she's a sneakerhead. She's a wrestling fan. Like, you can't go wrong.
I know you mentioned Sabrina too, but like Melissa Joan Hart is also a massive wrestling fan.
Yeah.
That's why she had these people, the wrestlers on the show.
These people.
So Boy Meets World, you had Vader.
Vader, the bully's father. I love that.
And he was on multiple times. But it was like tiny little parts, but...
Yeah.
And then Mankind was actually on there too. Mick Foley.
I was gonna say as Mankind. Yeah, Mick Foley
as Mankind. But...
So this actually says too, Jake the Snake Roberts and brother Love Bruce Pritchard also technically appeared on the show in a wrestling scene.
Really?
I didn't know that. I think because somebody wrestles Vader in one of the episodes in like a legit ring.
I think so, because they go to it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a legit ring.
Wasn't there... I know Family Matters had a wrestling episode. I don't know if there was a wrestler in that episode, though.
Before we get into the Family Matters thing, yes, there was wrestlers on that. Another person we forgot about that was on Sabrina, Billy Gunn.
That's weird. It's further down on my list. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. That was like he was actually wrestling. I don't know if they said who the other people were, but like he was like he had a couple lines or something. But Family Matters had a guest appearance of the Bushwhackers.
Oh my god! Yeah. I don't know why, man. I like the Bushwhackers.
Yeah, that is a failed opportunity of a Halloween costume for me and you. That's for sure.
I don't know if that's a failed.
Dude,
we can absolutely do it. Yeah, but we can do it.
And the only way we walk around all day is just like that.
I would do it.
Just walk up to the desk, grab our paper, walk away.
I would do it.
Don't talk to anyone.
I would absolutely do it.
I would do it too.
I think we need to plan that. I think we need to
Luke
plan
and
that.
Butch?
Yeah, we need to plan that.
Gotta be Luke.
That's fine. I'll be Butch. That don't matter.
You are Butch. I set you up for that.
Oh, they were the Psycho twins.
For those of you watching this, if you know about that laugh.
Before we go any further, we're going to get killed if we don't do this.
Before we go any further, and you touch me?
When you're going to get killed if we don't do it. We need to do a special shout out to a special little birthday boy that we know.
Yeah.
He's going to have a temper tantrum if we're not able to give him a shout out.
Yeah. I'm glad we're able to
to acknowledge. I don't know if we acknowledge him. I don't want to give him an ego.
Already has one.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday.
What are you, 85 now? Something like that?
One of the biggest wrestling fans that we know.
Yeah, like
besides us.
A big, I almost said almost bigger than us. He's gotten to more shows than, he's gotten to more pay-per-views than us.
He's definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Happy birthday, brother.
Oh, King Kong Bundy was on Married with Children.
Oh yeah, I have that down.
Wow.
I used to love that show growing up too.
I wasn't a fan of that show.
Are you kidding me?
No, I don't know.
Dude, Al Bundy is like...
it's Al. I'm not an Al Bundy. I don't know.
Al Bundy. He's in the Little Giants too.
I know.
Ed O'Neill. That's his real name.
I love the Little Giants.
Yeah. But...
Because it's weird. It's got to be Al Bundy because I like Modern Family and I like Little Giants.
Al Bundy just has he's just the biggest womanizer
and he works at a shoe store out of all places.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious.
Maybe it wasn't him then. Maybe it was somebody else. I remember watching it, but I was just like,
Maybe his wife. She was kind of annoying.
Maybe his wife.
I mean, she was badass.
Because Christina Applegate was the daughter. Who was the? I don't remember who the son was.
I remember in the show his name was Bud.
Yeah, Bud Bundy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think they did a whole angle with his last name being Bundy. King Kong Bundy, Al Bundy.
Maybe, probably. It would help if I read it a little bit. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you haven't gotten to that level of reading
yet. No, it's too many words. I'll fall asleep.
So I'm gonna kick it back to old school. Old school. There was a guest appearance on the Dick Van Dyke Show. This is black and white TV now.
This is way before our time even.
By-
You know who probably watched this? The birthday boy probably watched this when he was growing up.
Yeah. He still had to look up at the screen though, because
We gotta look at the screen now.
he got older but not taller. That's hey, Classy Freddie Blassie had a cameo on the Dick Van Dyke Show.
I don't know why, but I like Classy Randy Blassie. It's
I do
something,
too.
yeah. I think it's the arrogance.
I like the name.
Yeah, the name.
The name just goes too. I don't know.
The name alone is like cocky enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call myself Classy from now on.
I don't know. I remember watching this show because it was, I mean, it wasn't our youth. We were older. Rey Mysterio was on the show Zeke and Luther.
Really?
It was like a skateboarding show.
Never saw it.
It was an okay show.
Never saw it.
Hey, it's kind of funny though because he plays the name of his character is Super Shredder.
Really?
It's kind of ironic.
Speaking of characters, we have the movie Mortal Kombat Conquest.
Who was in that?
Someone that could beat every Mortal Kombat character.
Boba Fett was in that before he got famous.
Haku was in that.
Haku was in that terrible movie.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Haku was in that good movie.
Haku was in that amazing movie.
It was fantastic.
6 out of 5 stars.
It was a movie that all young actors and actresses should watch and to learn.
6 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
Another show that I wasn't really into, but I watched a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why I watched it if I didn't really like it. China was in Third Rock from the Sun.
Never liked that show.
I don't know why I watched it a lot, but I never like got into it. I don't think it was because it was like they were like aliens and being weird and something, but I don't.
No, I don't
I remember watching it, but I don't remember liking it.
Hot take. You know what show I hated?
Here we go.
And I know people would be like, "This show is for intellectuals and blah blah."
Here we go.
Frasier.
I never watched it.
Never liked that show.
You know what's weird? I never liked it until now because I put it on and it helps me fall asleep. Seinfeld. I don't put it on. I put TV Land on and I'll watch King of Queens, and then after King of Queens, Seinfeld is on.
King of Queens that's a legit
I could
show.
watch.
Yeah,
I love King of Queens. Yeah,
that's a legit show. See, we're doing cameos. Now we're gonna be talking about our favorite shows. I like that. See,
I'm trying to figure out how we can add wrestling into the King of Queens. Somehow there's got to be some.
It evolves.
Yeah.
It evolves.
Yeah, I put on, or like even Everybody Loves Raymond is on right before.
You know, one of my favorite late night shows is The Office. You're not an Office fan?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
And,
I'm also
don't laugh. I mean, I don't want y'all to judge me for this one, but I gotta throw this in there. I'm a Friends fan too.
I hate Friends.
Really?
I despise.
Is that why you don't have any?
I despise that show, and this comment is going to get more hate at me because we have a very close personal friend that she loves Friends.
Really?
And I trash it all the time.
Then you better pivot from this, and they'll know exactly what I mean when I say that word.
Oh boy! To go along with I don't know why. I don't know why I'm matching this show with The Office. Mick Foley was on 30 Rock.
Yeah, because they were in an office.
I never watched 30 Rock either, though.
Me neither.
But I don't know why I'm picturing 30 Rock on that. Maybe because they're both like 30. Because I think 30 Rock was one of those like not behind this like how something was made, but like a behind the scenes thing. In The Office, they always did the like real world thing of sitting in front of the computer and.
Mick Foley also makes a lot of cameos at our local amusement park,
Knoebels, yeah. I can't wait for the day.
One day I want to be there.
If you text me and you're like, Mick Foley's there, I can usually get there in like a half hour. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Oh,
I'll be there.
Just to meet Mick Foley?
At Knoebels. Can we please go in the Phoenix, Mick? Please.
Like, and I'm not even an autograph guy. All I would be like is Mick, just one picture.
Just a picture, man.
Just a picture.
You got Sacco on you. Give me the man.
I'll give him my sock.
Give me the man.
Don't take my sock. I wear black socks anyways.
Yeah, so do I. I don't know why I've been wearing black socks.
Mr. Sacco was a white sock.
He was, yeah.
Oh, let's not get into racist socks. Okay, I don't want to offend any socks out there.
So this isn't a show that I watched, and it's also not a wrestler that I prefer not to watch, even though I have to. Goldberg was on the Goldbergs.
Yeah.
Not as a Goldberg. He was the football coach. Shockingly, because he has to do something with sports.
He does. Well, how about we go to somebody that you do like to watch?
Pause. Okay, go ahead.
I meant in the wrestling ring.
Yes.
Cody Rhodes.
Arrow.
Yes,
I
sir.
love that show,
Yes,
Arrow. That is one of my all-time favorite shows. That's what got Stephen Amell. I mean, he was in wrestling before that, but that's what got him on SummerSlam, I think it was, when he was teaming with Neville.
So I didn't write this one down, and you can look at it as he was kind of a main character, but if you watch the show, he wasn't really a main character, but he was still badass nonetheless. Twisted Metal.
Oh, I haven't watched that show yet. And
Samoa Joe.
Season 2's season 2's coming out because it just got done filming.
Samoa Joe is Sweet Tooth.
Samoa Joe is Sweet Tooth. Even Anthony Mackie is in that show.
Yeah. And I mean, I know Sweet Tooth is a big character, but like in the show, obviously there's their own characters and going about what's happening, and Sweet Tooth is just like that side piece.
I really want to watch that show. I love that video game. That game needs to come out. They need to make a new one.
I love Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal 2 was my all-time favorite one.
It was so fun. I like being the tractor trailer.
The truck. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
I forgot what it was called.
It wasn't. It was just a truck. Was the trailer? I don't know.
No, it wasn't the trailer. It was just a truck.
Just the truck. I don't know. I like being Axel, the dude with just the two big wheels.
Yeah.
I think Roadkill was the bike.
Warthog. That was another one. That was always a military vehicle.
Yeah, Warthog was cool too.
Yeah, that was badass.
So this movie has a lot of cameos, but also because it's a wrestling movie, Ready to Rumble.
Oh God.
There's so many, but I mean, it's a WCW movie. Like,
oh God.
David Arquette became the champ because of that movie.
You have Bill Goldberg. You have Chris Kanyon. Was DDP in it?
DDP,
I feel like DDP was in it.
DDP, Sting, Goldberg. What else does it say? Why does it say? Oh no, that guy plays because I see Vince McMahon, but it says a Vince McMahon thing.
Disco Inferno was in it.
This movie features cameos from a ton of WCW stars, including Goldberg, Diamond Dallas Page, and Sting. It should say more, but it doesn't. I mean, technically, we can say David Arquette because he wrestled in GCW even against.
That was the down point in wrestling history.
What's that psycho's name?
Sid?
No, the dude from GCW that cuts everybody with a pizza cutter.
Oh.
Nick Gage.
Oh.
He wrestled Nick Gage, which, probably screwed his whole career up.
So here's one that I didn't even realize until I saw it last night. Did you ever watch the movie 300?
No, but I've seen clips.
Well,
there's a wrestler in 300?
There is. So in one of the scenes, I forget who was coming to attack the Spartans, and there was this guy that was just this mutated man, just big and tall, and like he was being like held in chains because once you let him go, he's gonna kill everybody. And that big, tall, mutated man was Kurgan.
Oh, the dude from the Oddities.
Yeah, just found that out last night.
Wow, I didn't know that. All I remember is This Is Sparta and the dude getting booted.
Oh, dude, 300 used to be one of my favorite movies.
I never watched it.
I always wanted to go around just kicking people in the chest all the time.
You knew it was hot because everybody, This Is Sparta, just booting everybody in the chest.
Yeah, but I mean, I couldn't dress like a Spartan.
Well, no, you still can't, but...
They had like a 94-pack abs. Like,
they had Finn Balor type abs.
Yeah, seriously. They made Finn Balor look fat.
They did make Finn Balor look fat.
And Finn Balor... why are we talking about this man's body so much? Finn, I'm sorry.
So in the movie Cage Fighter Worlds Collide, Jon Moxley makes an appearance.
Really?
And MMA fighter Alex Montagny, maybe? I don't know. Well, Moxley's in the movie.
Well, if you want to take the word cage and let's move it on to something else.
Okay.
There was a famous movie that had a famous cage match scene.
Yes, there was.
And I think it was involving one of the participants was your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
And the other one of your favorites.
One of my goats of wrestling, probably my Mount Rushmore of wrestling, Macho Man Randy Savage.
That's probably one of the first ones where I'm like, hey, that's a wrestler. I know him.
Yeah, that was probably one of the first ones where I was like, oh my God, a wrestler in a superhero movie? Like, oh. And then now, like, there's wrestlers everywhere.
So there's a French comedy film called Queens of the Ring, cameo with Eve Torres, CM Punk, and the Vaudevillains.
Oh God, the Vaudevillains.
I remember the one who would just do the mustache all the time.
One of them racist. So.
Well, the one was Rusev Day.
Yeah, and he's the cool one. But didn't someone else do something bad that he got
the
released?
other one did. Yeah. I don't remember.
Was it?
Because
I don't want to say it and just like
Rusev Day, like commentates for TNA or did commentate. I don't know if he still does. The other one did something. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but it was
I don't
something
remember
bad.
but he got released, and that's why
Yeah.
the other guy ended up being, like, with Rusev, and
What was it? That's gonna bother me.
I forget what he did. Usually, I don't like to talk about controversy.
Yeah, we don't usually don't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we even, call certain people Vince the Mort.
Not certain people will call one person Vince the Mort.
Well, he's a certain person.
Correct. That's right.
Yeah. Did you know Edge had a small appearance in Highlander Endgame? Because I don't. I don't think I've ever seen it.
I've never seen it. He also has it's a small role, but not really, in Vikings, and he's got a role. He plays Ares in Oh my God, what's the name of that? It used to be a movie series, and now it's a TV show on Disney Plus. Oh man, it's like a kid's name. I can't think of the name of it. It's really gonna bother me.
Well, it's on Disney. You should know.
Yeah, but I've never watched it.
I've
never even watched the movies.
Disney's Spider-Man.
Alex, something. No, this is gonna bother me now.
Well, only if you had a tool to look up things.
Oh, I have a tool.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, if I need something to fix the screw on my glasses, I'll let you know.
Percy Jackson movies, or the TV show.
Didn't catch what
I did. Okay. I'm really good at ignoring you.
But you gotta admit that was pretty good.
He plays Ares in the Percy Jackson TV shows.
Pivot.
I don't know what the pivot thing is either. So.
Well, whoever watches Friends is gonna understand it.
Oh, Paradise Valley had Terry Funk had a small role.
You want to talk about Terry Funk? I already got something
he was
lined up right now.
Frankie the Thumper.
Oh. So another movie Terry Funk made a little cameo in. Roadhouse.
Yeah, Roadhouse. Yeah.
Roadhouse.
As soon as I don't know why you said he made a cameo. I don't know why I remembered Roadhouse.
So
never watched that movie either. When did it come out?
I'm a spin kick.
When did it come out?
I have no idea.
I know. I never watched it.
I'm a spin kick you right now.
Because that was before our time.
When I say I watch 300 and then I want to go kick people in the chest all the time, after watching Roadhouse, I just want to spin kick people.
Did you just see a new one?
No, I don't want to taint the memory of the old one. I don't want it to be tainted.
That's fair.
You got Patrick Swayze. No one puts Davey in the corner.
Oh my God.
Although that's a different movie. But.
What is this? I'm looking up. I'm on this random website. There's a movie called Kayfabe, a fake real movie about a fake real sport.
I mean,
I'm trying to see what wrestlers are in it.
If you want to talk about a wrestling movie, the movie The Wrestler.
Never seen it.
Oh my God.
I've seen clips, but I've never watched it.
One that is really obvious in it. He was playing just a random, I was gonna say created wrestler, a random fake wrestler. Ernest the Cat Miller was in it.
I love Ernest the Cat Miller.
Yeah,
I remember his time. I remember him from WCW.
You gotta watch The Wrestler, bro. It's a good movie.
That's something we could watch because we can even talk about that on here.
You wanna watch it together?
Sure, we can do that.
Are we gonna cuddle?
I mean, this is this a WWE? No, this is a WWE branded movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is Fighting with My Family a WWE movie?
Yeah.
Did they produce it?
I don't know, but I did The Rock. Didn't he direct it?
No, The Rock directed it. Yeah, but I mean, it's because it's a movie about Saraya or Paige, and Zelina Vega plays AJ Lee in it.
Yeah.
I think The Rock plays himself.
Maybe.
But The Rock's also a lead role in it. The Zelina Vega role is not a lead role.
No, she was just there.
She was just. It's really weird watching because she was.
Because AJ's. Yeah, was part of when Paige.
Right. I think when Zelina Vega was doing that part, she was still a wrestler in TNA. So it's really weird watching a wrestler that you know play another wrestler that you know because you remember. I remember it was the day after a WrestleMania when all that stuff happened because she won she technically had the NXT women's title and she had the Divas title at the same time.
Did you know Kane was in Smallville?
I saw that on here.
Because I didn't.
For as much as I love superheroes, I've never watched Smallville.
No.
I tried a couple episodes and I'm like, this is really weird.
Well, here's someone that we could acknowledge. In the movie Hobbs and Shaw.
Roman Reigns.
Yes, sir.
He's like the cousin or something. He is The Rock's cousin. But
right.
I think he actually plays The Rock's cousin in it too.
Yeah.
There's a lot. He's in I swear I've seen him in another movie too. I don't remember what it was though.
He's about to be in the Street Fighter movie, right?
He's about to be in Street Fighter. Cody Rhodes, 50 Cent. There's another guy that we know that there's there's a bunch of other high actors,
I'm
but there's
excited for the Street Fighter.
I don't even like the Street Fighter games, but yeah, it's Cody's supposed to play Guile. 50 Cent's not playing Blanca. Somebody that we know else is playing Blanca. Roman's playing like Akuma. There's supposed to be a bunch of people it's. I might actually start playing the Street Fighter games just because of this movie.
Just so I could get a lore of the characters?
Yeah. Not the 1996 movie. No, not the 1996 movie.
You know, you could just like put the word "new" in there. Yeah, there you go. So who hit the wrong button?
No, I also hate ads. So 50 Cent is Balrog. Andrew Schultz is going to be Dan.
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
Is in it?
Roman Reigns is Akuma. Jason Momoa is Blanca. I knew there was another big name.
Jason Momoa's in it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at us.
Cody Rhodes is Guile.
Look at us Samoans in that movie.
Speaking of Jason Momoa, he plays a role in the Fast and Furious X. Well, Fast X. He plays like the crazy villain who like kills two people, but he's sitting there painting the people's nails after he kills them. He plays really random stuff in there.
I mean, he could get away with that though.
Oh, I know this guy. David, not Andrew Schultz. Because he plays in the Ant-Man and the Wasp. David Dasmalchian, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not attempting.
I'm not even tempted, but he plays like one of the robbers in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I'm not attempting that last name.
This movie is actually gonna. I think this might have to be
go back up to the casting. Who else?
This might have to be a D&D talk wrestling. Like, go see this movie and talk about it.
Orville Peck.
Orville Redenbacher. But just Cody Rhodes, Jason Momoa,
Who's
Roman
playing
Reigns.
Ryu?
Andrew Koji? I don't know him from that picture, but he played. He was Snake Eyes in G.I. Joe.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
All right.
I read Boy Kills World. I'm like, he was on Boy Meets World. No, he wasn't.
We're just making stuff up now.
That's what we always do.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really fun movie. I'm really excited for that.
Speaking of making stuff up, sometimes this guy rewrites the history of wrestling. We had a cameo on The Simpsons.
Bret Hart.
Mr. Bret Hart.
As I'm really just going.
As you just scroll right by.
That's another show I'm not a fan of.
The Simpsons?
I hate The Simpsons, bro.
I watched it when I was younger, but like...
The only thing I remember like somebody I don't even think it was Bart. Somebody throwing a rock at a house, and like the house security system was like, it grew arms and legs and ran off, and I'm like, this is stupid. Dude, and I remember watching it as a kid.
That's in the beginning. They always have the weird things that aren't like... It's just weird nonsensical things in the beginning, but that's just during the opening credits. That's it.
No, that was in the actual episode.
Unless it was like the Treehouse of Horror episode.
It may have been a Treehouse of Horror.
Because the Simpsons don't really have like anything that weird happening on a daily episode.
Right.
Besides the fact of Homer Simpson having a job, Marge being jobless, and Homer having like a house with an attached garage and supporting
that they don't ever use.
Supporting a drinking habit, and
he doesn't even. Oh no, he doesn't work at it. He works at like a radioactive factory or something.
Yeah, a power plant.
Yeah.
That man made money though.
To work there, you have to. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Good for you, Homer.
Here's a good one. Baywatch had a lot of WCW appearances. Macho Man Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan,
oh God,
Ric Flair. Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan did a jet ski challenge apparently on there. And this was all leading up to Bash of the Beach for 1 year, because they did a crossover event.
I bet Hogan's jet ski was white.
Probably. Terrible. 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 Terrible.
But is it false?
I don't know what the show I Think You Should Leave is, but Aaron Stevens, who was...
Even Stevens?
Who was... No. Damien Mizdow was on that episode. I don't know what I Think You Should Leave is.
So, like, we've been going through a lot of these lists, or a lot of these shows and stuff, and you said you haven't watched...
A lot.
What do you watch?
I haven't watched a lot of this. What do you mean, what do I watch?
Like, what kind of shows do you watch?
Like, I always remember, like, the TGIF shows.
What, like Boy Meets World?
Boy Meets World, Family Matters.
Legit. What was the other one? Step by Step?
I was gonna say Step by Step was the one where they started. They had like the roller coaster in the entrance video.
Yeah.
Entrance video. That's not what it's called.
Step by
Step. Opening credits like Sabrina.
I liked Sabrina.
A lot. I was a cartoon kid, and even like getting older, I was a cartoon kid.
I know Sabrina could be like looked at as like a girls' show, maybe. I don't know.
I like
the cat.
Clarissa Explains It All on Nickelodeon.
Clarissa explains it.
That's what I said.
Wasn't it the same person?
Yeah, that's why. That's what made me think of. That's what made me think of it. Yeah. I've seen some episode of Charmed. Booker T and Scott Steiner are on it. I didn't know that. I must have missed that episode.
I never watched Charmed. No.
Glow's a wrestling show. I never watched Psych, but The Miz was on it.
So you were saying that you like the shows from TGIF, right?
I think so. Not that I think so, but yeah.
So like, okay, so that was back in our youth. What about like, I don't want to say now, but like within the past like 10 years?
A lot of like the CW superhero shows. Yeah. Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, Black Lightning.
So, anything superhero?
Bro, this is a wrestling show, and literally wrestling's on every day. That's what I watch is wrestling.
Oh man! But you got to differentiate a little bit.
Like, I don't know why, but I'm getting into like weird shows, like the smuggling shows. Like To Catch a Smuggler, like that's not. Is it called To Catch? I think it's called To Catch a Smuggler.
Catch a Predator?
No, not To Catch a Predator. I don't need to see you on TV. I'm good.
Hey, I live close to a school, buddy. So I'm
okay. Fair. You're right. Fair.
So do you technically.
Technically, yeah.
All right. So see, we're not on no lists. Speaking of lists, no, we'll skip that part.
And I'm glad I said, wow, yeah, skip that part. Whoa, boss. Actually, it's weird that I said The Flash because Edge was on an episode, and I don't remember Edge being on The Flash.
Well, because it was so fast.
Probably, you're right. You know what? I didn't like The Simpsons, but I liked Family Guy and The Cleveland Show. And Ric Flair was on The Cleveland Show.
I didn't like The Cleveland Show.
I watched it. I think maybe the first season. I didn't. But like now, I think.
Excuse me.
I think Family Guy still has new episodes, and I don't watch them now.
I did, however, really enjoy Family Guy. So
I like Family Guy. I'm not gonna watch American Dad. I'm good.
No, I'm not a big fan.
Shockingly, so one of the biggest shows probably of all time, just because it's always on. Law and Order SVU. Goldberg was on an episode. That's kind of. So his name was Cupid.
Oh, I'm done. Sorry. That's fun to do.
Yeah.
Do you ever just lay in bed one night and just do the Law and Order theme?
No.
Like, out of nowhere?
No.
I do that sometimes.
Oh, Rob Van Dam was on the X-Files. Never watched the X-Files.
He's the whole effing show. That's why.
He recently said he's pregnant. Well, not him. His girlfriend's pregnant. His girlfriend's pregnant with twins.
Damn, RVD.
I
guess that's a side effect of weed, huh?
We're missing one of the biggest. That's not really a cameo, I guess, though. Sergeant Slaughter on G.I. Joe. I remember that from
Sergeant
a kid.
Slaughter was literally a human G.I.
He was a human G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have that many more cameos. Do you?
No, I don't.
And I can't really think of any like off the top of my head because a lot of them now that I'm thinking of are like main actor roles.
What we did learn from this though is that Dave needs to open up his wrestling watch or not wrestling watching, his show watching to go beyond wrestling.
Oh my God. I go beyond wrestling.
Where? And I don't want to know what's in your browser history.
There's nothing in my browser history.
Because
it's all wrestling related stuff. Because
no, because you delete it, don't you? Yeah.
I don't delete it. I proudly show my history.
Let me see.
Dude, I watch a lot of YouTube now, or like Bar Rescue, or Naked and Afraid. You never watched Naked and Afraid?
No, I didn't. Because for the longest time in my life, that was like describe my life. So.
Well, no, you would get naked and everybody else would be afraid.
Oh, exactly, 100%. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you would probably also be.
Now I just see the title of that show and it just brings back memories. And
it haunts you now.
Yeah. Now I know what everyone else felt like.
Oh my God! So this was just a little random episode of stuff we wanted to get together. I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah. So.
I mean, obviously we missed a bunch. There's a bunch of cameos that we missed because we know we did. So if there's any that you really like, you can put down in the description below. And I can see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys next time.
Later.